I wanted to give you just a quick little tutorial on how to use two of our instruments that we're going to be using this week. So the first one is called FlipGrid. And we use FlipGrid every week in our classroom, so your child should be very familiar with this. But I also want you to be familiar with it and you to be comfortable with it as well. So go ahead and follow along with me as we learn all about FlipGrid. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, whatever you use. And the easiest thing to do is just go ahead and type in FlipGrid into Google and click on that very first link. You're going to scroll down, and your child is used to hitting this QR code scanner. And that's fine. They can hit that. What's going to happen is it's going to pop up. They're going to press allow. And they would normally go ahead and take a picture of this QR code. And you all will have this in your class dojo. It'll all be there in your messages, your child's individual code. And so you can see that it says my name, it says the classroom 2019-2020, has a FlipGrid code and the student ID. Now, some of you might not want to print it, and that's totally okay. So the other thing that you can do is you can just click where it says enter a FlipGrid code. And as you're looking at your picture that I sent you in Class Dojo, you see right here where it says FlipGrid code. So the FlipGrid code is ILU 2019. So you're going to come to the FlipGrid code, you're going to press AYALEW 2019, and you're going to press this blue arrow. That's going to take you to our classroom grid. So you see it says FlipGrid up top, you'll see my name in the corner, you'll see log out, and as you scroll down, you'll see where it says April 10th, post your story. So that's one of the things that you are asked to do this week. And if you come over here where it says 2 topics, if you click that, you see both of your assignments for the week. We're going to go ahead and start with April 10th because that's just where we are. And you'll see underneath that the set of directions. You can read those directions to your child, or you can also press this blue button. When you press that blue button, it's actually going to read it to you. So if you press it, it'll take you to the next page where you go ahead and just press play. And it'll read each word to them, and they can press pause. They know you go back, you press that back arrow, it brings you right back to the page. So the first thing that they're doing is, it says write your story all week. So that's what they're doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and even Thursday they're writing that story. That takes them to number 2 on Thursday where they're publishing their story. So this means that they're creating another new story by thinking about what they did Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, editing it, adding things to it, really making sure that their published copy is in their neatest, nicest handwriting with their best artistic work, just like a real story. And we've talked about that authors really do this. They start with that rough draft and then they make their final copy. So on Thursday, that's what they're doing, which then takes them to their Friday activity number 3 and 4, which is where you end up on FlipGrid. They're going to record themselves reading the story. And then number 4, they're going to comment on a friend's story, something that they did well in their writing. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to scroll down to this big green button. It's going to ask to record yourself. So you press the button, and it takes you to here. You will then take the book that they've been working on all week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and finally to that published draft on Thursday. And so they are going to press the record button here, and it's going to count down for them. Once they get down to that 1, they're going to go ahead and read the book that they've been working on all week. If they don't like their draft, they can go ahead and press redo. It'll scrap it. Yeah, you want to start over. Maybe it wasn't the best. Maybe you started too late. Maybe you started too early. Maybe you messed up on a word and you just don't like it. You want to scrap it and start again. Go ahead. So you're going to press the record button. It'll count down again for you. Up here in the corner, you see that there's 10 minutes. So this particular video will allow you 10 minutes to record your child reading the book that they made for the week. When they finished, they're going to go ahead and press stop. And they will press next, where they will be able to listen and review what they recorded. When they press next, it's going to bring them to this screen where they will go ahead and take a selfie. And they can add text to it, they can add stickers to it, they can draw on it, lots of fun things. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little heart face right here in the corner. Nothing too much, and then I'm going to press next. So I can just write the name. So again, my name is Miss Ilu, so I'll go ahead and write that. The title of their book for the week, so maybe it was Riding My Bike with John. And then I'm going to submit my video. It'll tell me congratulations. I'll go ahead and mark complete. And now I can see my video on the FlipGrid screen. So before you could only see that green button, but now you see my video as well. Again, this is the same screen that we were just on. And as students are adding videos, you'll start to see multiple students here. This brings them now to their number 4. Comment on one friend's video, something that they did well. So they'll go ahead and click on their friend's video. They'll watch it. And here we see a little message button, and that's where they can reply. So they are then able to record themselves replying with something that they liked about that person's video. So they might press record, same concept, count them down. I really like that you added some details about your character, about what they looked like, and that you even used quotation marks to show that they were talking. I really liked that. Pretty simple. They'll press pause. They'll go to the next page, review what they said, post another selfie. Again, they can add fun things. Maybe this time I want to say, great job. And press next. Submit. Press complete. And now I can see when I click on that, I see that somebody has given a comment there. And so I can go ahead and watch their video. I can listen to the comments. And that's exciting that they get to watch each other's video and compliment each other. We really like that time in our classroom. So if you want to go to the next topic, which is April 8th, you're just going to go ahead and click. And it'll bring you to our April 8th. Now you can see that no one has recorded videos there because I haven't showed you yet. For the April 8th, you're just going to post yourself reading. So again, it tells you the directions. If you want to listen to how to do that, you press that blue button. And it tells you the number 1, pick a book that you have really enjoyed reading this week. So whether that's on Raz Kids or from the library or their book baggie, even a book at home is fine. Then they are going to record yourself reading that book on FlipGrid. It again will only give you 10 minutes. That's okay if you don't finish. They'll press record, go through the same thing, and then number 3, they'll watch a friend's video and tell them one thing that they liked about their story. So it's the exact same thing that they did for the April 10th story. This one is just reading a book from their book baggie, recording, and again telling a friend something that they enjoyed. I hope you learned a lot about FlipGrid and how to use it. This is going to be a great place for me to be able to keep up with what your child is doing in their reading and in their writing. That way I can help them and continue to send messages to them and to you and how we can continue to grow your child for the rest of the year. Thanks, and email me if you have any questions, dojo message me, or call me. Thanks.